Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hey everyone, Chris Brown here with your Thursday check of the stories that we're following for you at ClarkCountyToday.com. That big hollow fire that's burning east of Yale Lake has now reached more than 12,000 acres. But for the moment, evacuation warnings in Chalachie, Amboy, and Yakult remain unchanged. Level 2 in Chalachie, that means be ready. And level 1 in Amboy and North Yakult, which means be alert. In this footage from Sky 8, you can see flames and smoke from that wildfire atop a hill in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. This is what it sounded like Wednesday afternoon as Department of Natural Resources crews discussed the fire conditions in the area.
Read that correct, and we'll continue down to the southwest corner. And where exactly are these structures that you're concerned with? Yeah, I'd have to pull up on a map to see distance, but structures confirmed off of Healy Road in Chalachie Prairie, Clark County, and then Yale Ridge Road in Cowlitz County. It'll cover the Yale Reservoir Dam. Do you want that? Structures north and south of that location. Basically, of Yale, all structures. Is the main fire still back towards those normal coordinates? We made our way around the majority of the perimeter, but that was pointing the others point down the drainage coming in towards the Yale area.
The fire appears to currently be moving slowly towards the northwest. That could threaten the town of Cougar if it continues in that direction and jumps the lake there. But be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for up-to-the-minute updates on that situation as we receive them. Now, this image from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration shows the massive plumes of smoke from the multitude of wildfires burning along the west coast, and the Washington Department of Ecology is warning that shifting winds could bring that smoke into our area overnight and into tomorrow, perhaps further degrading air quality levels and putting people at risk. Officials are urging people to be prepared. You can even make a DIY air filter by taping a furnace filter to the back of a box fan, as seen in this video posted to YouTube by the Department of Ecology. A 20-inch filter with a MERV rating between 11 and 14 should do. And a word of advice, those cloth or disposable masks that you've been wearing to slow the spread of COVID-19 will not stop the smoke particles from getting into your lungs. To be truly safe, if you have to go out, you need at least a tight-fitting N95 style mask or respirator. With all the smoke in the air, plenty of people were justifiably nervous when a loud boom shook West Vancouver just before noon today. A Vancouver Fire Department spokesperson says it was likely a propane bottle that hadn't been properly drained and ended up in a shredder at Pacific Coast Shredding on Port Way at the Port of Vancouver. Luckily, there were no injuries. The machinery was also unharmed. Plenty of frayed nerves, though, for sure. Well, Clark County Public Health today confirming 35 new COVID-19 cases, no new fatalities. So to date, there have been 2,853 confirmed cases of the disease in Clark County and 52 fatalities. There are currently 120 active cases, which includes confirmed cases who are still within their 14-day isolation period. Hospitalizations have dropped slightly from yesterday with 21 confirmed and 7 suspected cases in Clark County hospitals. Well, with all of the tragedy of these wildfires and the smoke, you may be forgiven if you've forgotten that this weekend starts the long-dreaded 9-day closure of the I-5 bridge northbound span to replace a cracked trunnion. Well, to try to help you out, we put together a complete overview of what you'll need to know to get around our congested roadways through September 20th. And during the closure, traffic will share the southbound span with 2 lanes southbound in the morning and then zippering over to switch 2 lanes northbound in the afternoon. Now, following that full closure, 1 lane of the southbound side of the bridge will be closed for 7 days starting on September 21st for further work. Be sure to check out our overview at ClarkCountyToday.com and stay tuned for coverage of how Washington State Patrol and Vancouver Police Department are working to maximize traffic flow efficiency through the next month. Well, speaking of the bridge, a scheduled meeting of the Bi-State Bridge Committee made up of lawmakers from Oregon and Washington was canceled this week. No reason was given, but we do know that the cancellation comes near the end of a 45-day public comment period that ODOT has established for citizen input on their plan to toll part of I-205. It's widely assumed that tolling will also be a part of the plan to finance replacement of the interstate bridge. One analysis of the tolling impact indicated Southwest Washington residents could pay up to 60% of the cost. Last month, Congresswoman Jamie Herrera Butler, an outspoken critic of Oregon's plan, wrote to the project director asking him to avoid the pitfalls that doomed the previous project. You can go to ClarkCountyToday.com to read the entire story and learn how you can give your own feedback on both projects. Well, small businesses hit hard by the pandemic and our state's response to it may have more bad news coming. A recent report indicated that legislators could be looking to raise the unemployment insurance rate for businesses by 4 or even 600%. Now, the state's unemployment fund has fallen by nearly half during the pandemic, partly due to record rates of unemployment that have cost an estimated $10 billion since March, but also a $650 million Nigerian scheme, less than half of which has been recovered. Unemployment benefits are funded through businesses paying an unemployment insurance fee, and we spoke with Vicki Kraft, a Republican representative from Clark County, for her thoughts on the possible increase, as well as area business leaders. To read more, head over to ClarkCountyToday.com. Well, the 2020 Northwest Natural Parade of Homes was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but that hasn't stopped the planning process for next year's event. The Building Industry Association of Clark County announced today that Philida Overlook will be the spot for next year's showcase. Philida Overlook is a private gated 45-lot custom home community by Ginn Development in Vancouver. Next year's Parade of Homes will be held July 9th through the 25th. Produced by the Building Industry Association of Clark County for more than 40 years, the Parade of Homes is an annual showcase highlighting the best in home design, luxurious amenities, new technology, outdoor living, and imaginative use of space. Details about the 2021 Parade of Homes, including the date of groundbreaking in which builders will be featured, can be found at ClarkCountyParadeOfHomes.com as soon as everything is finalized. And there's your Thursday check of the stories we're following for you at ClarkCountyToday.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. You can reach us via email with story ideas and feedback. News at ClarkCountyToday.com is the address. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.